to your bonus reading. So you and Capricorn got the most views for the bonuses. So congratulations. I just got finished doing Capricorn's reading. So if you feel led to, definitely go watch. But I thank you so much for the support. So the energy that I put forth, it is timeless. Whenever you click on this reading, that's when the messages can resonate the most. It's also general, so not everything will apply. Just take what does and leave the rest. And I'm not gonna prolong the time, Cancer. Let's go ahead and jump into it. I was gonna call you Capricorn. Give me some energy for Cancer, Spirit. What would you like for Cancer to know at this time? What is the message? Messages for Cancer. What would you like for Cancer to know? Okay, so I have new job. You're hired. You got the job. I also have codependency. A codependent relationship is present. Bottom of the deck. I have submerged emotions. Someone's feelings run really deep, but they are concealed. All right. For some of you, you could just be getting tired of someone, or this could be somebody getting tired of you. Something definitely is not being expressed that needs to be expressed. Let's go ahead and tap in further. Somebody's ready for the new, out with the old, in with the new type of energy. Now, for some of you, this could just be you getting tired of a certain job as well, a career, and you're ready to move forward. Why is new job and codependency here for Cancer? What is the energy? I have the devil in the reverse, Capricorn energy. Tell me more. Why is a new job and codependency here? The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So yeah, I feel like something is toxic. Somebody could also have issues with substances, specifically drinking. Somebody could spend a lot of money when it comes to certain habits. Tell me more about the devil. Why is this here for Cancer? What is the energy? Eight of Swords. Yeah, it's like somebody's bound by like their demons, like the thing, their strongholds. Like somebody really has a lot they're dealing with in terms of not being able to control certain urges. Why is the devil in the reverse here? Somebody's like trapped in a lifestyle. The sun in the reverse. Somebody is extremely unhappy. Leo energy. Tell me more about the Eight of Swords. Why is the Eight of Swords here for Cancer? The Hierophant. Somebody feels like this is how life is supposed to be. Like this is how life works. This is somebody that does not really see like a bright future for themselves. Like this is somebody that has a very pessimistic outlook. This is somebody that's in the sunken place at this time, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Give me an energy for the sun in the reverse. Why is this here for Cancer? What is the message? The King of Cups. So something has to do with somebody needing to heal. Why is the Hierophant here? Somebody could also be having some type of mentor or guide. I feel like Cancer, you could be somebody's guide, or somebody's trying to be a guide, a mentor to you. Why is the Hierophant here for Cancer? What is the energy? I have the World in the reverse. Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius energy. What this is giving me is like, you know, either you'll have someone that will come in and try to save you, try to support you, be there for you, but you always end up falling back in the same repetitive cycle. Or Cancer, you're this King of Cups. You're trying to save and help someone, but they continuously fall back into the same cycle. Give me an energy for the King of Cups, Ten of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, it's almost like somebody does the work, they heal, but they go right back to the Five of Pentacles. They go right back to the state they were previously in. For some of you, worse. Give me an energy for the Ten of Swords. Why is the Ten of Swords here for Cancer? What is the energy? I have the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like somebody's always giving in to their toxicity. Somebody, again, does not have self-control. Something could also have to do with, I'm hearing friends, the type of people that this person hangs around or you hang around. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? You have the High Priestess. Somebody does not use good judgment. Somebody does not trust their intuition. Again, they keep doing the same thing over and over again. Why is the Four of Pentacles here? And I feel like somebody has been offered help, offered guidance, but they're just not accepting it, or at least not fully. Why is the Four of Pentacles in the reverse here for Cancer? What is the energy? Four of Cups. Yeah, something has to do with acceptance. For some of you too, I'm hearing like somebody saying, this is how my life is always going to be. Like somebody feels like this, again, like this is how their life is going to be. Like somebody does not believe in change. Like somebody is not hopeful about changing, about their life improving, things getting better. Give me an energy for the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Why is this here? For some of you, I feel like somebody could be in this state because of a failed relationship or marriage. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here for Cancer in the reverse? What is the message? Why is the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse here? Ten of Wands in the reverse. Something has to do with somebody being a burden. That's what this is. Or somebody feeling like a burden. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here for Cancer? What is the message? I have the Hermit in the reverse. Somebody's realizing that like their burdens, their hardships, the struggles begins with the Queen of Pentacles. So whoever somebody is attached to, whoever someone is in a romantic partnership with, they're realizing in order to get rid of all or at least most of their burdens, most of their headaches, they would need to sever ties with this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Why is the Ten of Wands here in the reverse for Cancer? What is the message? So for some of you, it's like somebody keeps going back to the same way of life, to the same toxic behaviors in order to cope with the dynamic they have with this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Give me an energy for the Ten of Wands. And then I'm hearing don't save them. They don't want to be saved. So this is somebody that has to make a final decision to cut someone off, to move away from a situation in order for their life to get better, in order for them to actually make a change and stick to it. Two of Swords. Tell me more. For some of you, somebody's trying to act like they don't see what's right in front of their face. Why is the Ten of Wands here for Cancer? What is the energy? I have the King of Swords, Seven of Wands in the reverse, and Strength. So I feel like somebody knows what they need to do. They have the clarity, but somebody may not be confident enough to do it. Somebody lacks boundaries as well when it comes to this person. For some of you, it's this Queen of Pentacles that keeps on engaging in this toxic behavior. And whoever this King of Swords is, Cancer, you could be this King of Swords Hermit energy, but you enable this person. Somebody is an enabler. That's what this is. Give me an energy for Strength in the reverse. Why is this here for Cancer? Why is Strength in the reverse here for Cancer? What is the message? Page of Pentacles. So somebody's realizing they're not as confident as they thought they were. Somebody's like finally realizing like where they fall short, their shortcomings. This could be you, Cancer. Why is the Seven of Wands in the reverse here for Cancer? Ace of Wands. Yeah, it's like things aren't able to move forward because somebody don't stand their ground. I feel like, you know, you may stand on business for a while, but then you let your guard back down. And then the cycle repeats. Something continues because someone is not putting their foot down. Somebody's not fully standing on business. Somebody's not saying what they... Somebody is not standing on their word. Give me an energy for the King of Swords. Why is the King of Swords here for Cancer? What is the message? The Eight of... Yeah, for some of you, you're not standing on your word because you keep going back to this person. So you'll leave someone alone and then you will go back to them. Again, something is a repetitive cycle. Why is the Ace of Wands here for Cancer in the reverse? What is the message? Why is the Ace of Wands here for Cancer? What is the energy? The moon in the reverse, the moon upright. So Cancer, your energy, as well as Pisces. I feel like you know something's not going to move forward. You see the truth, but it's like somebody's not fully accepting it. Like somebody's still holding out a little bit of hope. Why is the Hermit here for Cancer? What is the message? The Five of Cups in the reverse. Tell me more. Justice. Okay, so I feel like for some of you, like your justice is going to come in when you no longer care. Like you just have to go cold on someone. That's what this is. Once you go cold, you turn off those emotions, that's when a shift is going to happen for you. Why is the Five of Cups in the reverse here for Cancer? What is the message? Yeah, you have to be cold to this person. Why is the Five of Cups in the reverse here for Cancer? What is the energy? The Three of Swords. Yeah. It's almost like you have to get over the pain somebody has caused. Thank you, Spirit. You have to get over the pain somebody has caused you, the past. So whether this is you being an enabler, or whether this is you actually going through this cycle, making unhealthy life choices, like you have to get over some pain. You have to no longer care about what was done, what was said to you. You have to just be able to finally move on and make peace with it. And that is going to shift the circumstances in your life. That is going to shift your life in a major way, Cancer. You have to just stop caring. That's what this is. Somebody could also like to pull on your heartstrings. Somebody knows how to manipulate you emotionally for some of you. Give me an energy for the Three of Swords. Why is the Three of Swords here for Cancer? What is the message? Why is the Three of Swords here for Cancer? What is the energy, Spirit? The Magician in the reverse. Yep, somebody manipulates you emotionally. Somebody knows how to pull on your heartstrings. Something could also be like a trauma bond as well. Give me an energy for Justice. The Queen of Swords. Somebody lies. Yeah, to get things to go in their favor. Somebody's very manipulative. Somebody lies to you. I'm also getting something about like substance misuse. So this is somebody could say, I'm not going to drink anymore, but they don't mean that. They're going to go and do exactly what they said they weren't going to do, just to get you to stay so you won't take that leap. And it's like you keep, holding out hope for this person, but something's been shown time and time again that it's... There's no hope in this situation. Things are not going to improve, at least not at this time. Again, something has to do with acceptance, accepting the truth, embracing what is being shown to you. Why is new job here for Cancer? What is the message? For some of you, again, like you may feel like you have to take care of this person, stay there so you can take care of this person, so you can ensure their well-being, but that is not your responsibility. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Yes. It's like new job. Like Spirit is saying, here's your new opportunity. But in order for you to accept this new opportunity, you have to stop investing into another situation. You have to realize that something is just not going to work in order for you to move forward. Why is codependency here for Cancer? What is the message? And for some of you too, something can have to do with a parent. Why is codependency here for Cancer? What is the energy? Why is codependency here for Cancer? Knight of Swords, Queen of Cups. Yeah, you can't save this person. That's what it is. That's what I'm getting. You have to surrender. Why is the Knight of Swords here for Cancer? What is the energy? The Five of Swords. Yeah, it's almost like you'll blame yourself. It's like if something happens, I'm going to blame myself. So that's why I stay. That's why I deal with this. But it's not up for you to deal with the Seven of Pentacles. Something's been going on for too long. Why is the submerged emotions here? You can't save someone that don't want to be saved. Why is submerged emotions here for Cancer? What is the message? The Emperor in the reverse. Five of Wands in the reverse. Nine of Wands in the reverse. Spirit is saying you have to give up. Sometimes you just have to give up on someone. Because it's like, and I don't mean to say it like that, but sometimes you just have to walk away. Because some things are just not going to get better. It's not going to improve. And for some of you, something does have to do with a parent. Why is the Emperor in the reverse here? Aries energy, the Nine of Swords. Because this is somebody, they don't care. They don't care enough. Seven of Swords. And I feel like that's what you're realizing. Somebody don't really care. They don't. I'm telling you, somebody manipulates you. This could definitely be somebody in your very own family for some of you, or somebody you have a family dynamic with. You have a child with this person. It's like you're hoping for, like this Ten of Cups, you're hoping for wish fulfillment. You're hoping for a better day. You're hoping for a change. But it's just not going to happen. Why is the Nine of Wands in the reverse here for Cancer? What is the energy? Not at this time. Three of Cups and the Fool in the reverse. For some of you too, something has to do with a reconciliation. Spirit is saying don't take this leap. I'm hearing a Leah back and forth. Yeah, because again, something deals with a cycle that goes on and on and on. That does not stop. You have the power to break the cycle. Thank you, Spirit. You have the power to break the chains that bind you, Cancer. Give me some final energy for Cancer. What's the message? Something could also have to do with a friend. I honor my intuition. I trust myself. You already know what to do. You just need to go with it. Listen to your intuition. And something has to do with follow through. You have to follow through. You can have Pisces highly aspected. You are glowing, all eyes on you, receiving attention and affection. Your energy is magnetic. Somebody could drain you energetically. Somebody also does things for attention. I feel like you're trying to, you have a picture in your mind how this person would be, what their life would be like with this you are glowing. If they make the change, you can see the change for them, but it doesn't matter because they don't see it for themselves. And that's what you have to remember. So this is your reading. Definitely take what resonates. If anything applied, like the video, share. Hello, Faria, if I said that correctly. If not, I apologize. How are you? I don't do readings during the lives. But however, I will put the information in the description box once I'm done. Detroit's finest. How are you from Detroit? All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay, honey love. So praying for your son, Wallace. So whatever you're standing in need of regarding your son, may God work it out for you. I pray blessings, peace, safety for you and your family. In the name of Jesus. Thank you for tuning in. I pray for change. Whatever God sees fit, may you receive it. So, thank you all again. I'll be coming back Monday with the zodiac readings, starting with the fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I just pray that you all have a blessed and beautiful day, evening, morning, weekend. And I thank you so much for the support. And stay true to thyself and real with thyself. Grow with me as I grow with you. Everyone, stay blessed.